Some of us are really struggling right now. Some of us are in crisis, whether it's due to personal circumstances or to the fear we feel as we watch what's happening in our world. But in these dark times, we need to remember that we have each other and that there are steps we can take to start feeling better. I'm Shawnee McBride from SpeakBravely.com, and I'm an anxiety and panic attack survivor. My suffering became my strength. And so I'm here to give back in any way I can, to offer a lifeline to those who are barely treading water. Welcome. I will help you get through this. While there's more than one way to improve your mental health, and in fact, I've shared some of the ways in my 5-day mental reset guide. Here's the link. Today's video will focus exclusively on gratitude because according to numerous scientific reports, gratitude literally rewires your brain to help you begin feeling more joy and happiness. Now, let's address some thoughts that might have popped into your head when I said this video will focus on gratitude. Maybe you said to yourself, I've heard 100 things about gratitude. Yeah. Or maybe you said, joy and feeling good isn't something I should be focusing on right now because it means I'm ignoring all the problems in my life and in the world. These are very natural thoughts. However, I challenge you to consider the words of Hopi Indian chief White Eagle, who a few days ago said these profound words. Don't feel guilty for feeling happy in these difficult times. Being sad doesn't help at all. Resistance is resistance through joy. You have every right to be strong and positive. There is no other way to do this than to adopt a joyful and radiant attitude. This has nothing to do with ignorance of the world. It's a strategy of resistance. Be calm in the storm. Show resistance through art, joy, trust, and love. So, keeping this in mind, we're going to find a place to begin. We'll be talking about navigating and reframing each moment as it comes and learning how to look into each moment and find something to be grateful for. I guess you could say it's kind of like playing a game. So, let's say you get up in the morning and everything seems hopeless. You can barely get out of bed. But then you decide, screw it. I'm going to step out on my front porch. Across the street is your annoying neighbor. Your car needs to be washed. And, somebody's dog has pooped in your yard. And on top of it all, you're thinking about all the hate in the world. It's literally gone to hell in a handbasket. Now, I'm not saying we should ignore problems and that we shouldn't commit to doing all that we can to help make the world more inclusive and compassionate. But this storyline is doing nothing to help you or the world. It's not making anything any better. So, instead of focusing on the neighbor, the car, the poop, the hate, suppose you choose to stop this storyline and look up into the trees. You go back into your house and there's the coffee maker. And you think, not everyone has coffee. I love coffee. I get to have coffee. I love the smell of it, the warmth of it, that roasted cocoa bean taste of it. You pour yourself a cup, hold it in your hands, and you're grateful. Now, here's the especially important part, at least I've found. You need to let yourself be with that gratitude and feel it, that happy, blissful feeling of gratitude. Your body and your brain love this allowing of that feeling. So Just rest there for a while, feeling what it feels like. And as you go about your day, readjust each moment to look for what is good and to remember to be grateful and to feel it. Then what you'll start to notice as your brain starts to rewire is that things you would tend to feel gratitude for keep appearing more abundantly in front of you. You are literally realigning yourself into a positive path. It's like first you were on this path, and now you're on this path. Now, maybe you are hurting so deeply that this just seems impossible. But I'm going to challenge you to just look for that smallest glimmer of something a little bit better and follow it like a little twinkling star in the dark sky. So I've recently been working on this in my life, and so I decided to take a video of myself walking through one of my most favorite sacred places in Bidwell Park near where I live that was recently destroyed by a fire. And I wanted to share that video with you. So here we go. Now, for example, I'm out on a run in Bidwell Park, and over here is the desolate area that was burned when the crazy guy with the car that was on fire because he'd been driving erratically on the gravel or whatever, decided to push his flaming car into a gulch. And he destroyed so much of the sanctuary that I have loved for many, many years. But if you look over here, you see, look at what was not burned. Look at what was saved. Look at the sunlight coming through the trees. If we go down in here, we see this beautiful green creek area. And sunlight reflecting off the water. And this makes me happy. Now it's your turn. Go out and refocus your lens on the things that appear in your life which you're grateful for. Look for color, for light, for soothing sounds, a hug from a friend, the laughter of a child. And I suggest keeping a written or audio journal of these realizations, these moments. It's a great way to reinforce this practice and to help continue this redirecting of yourself into a more joyful, positive pathway. As you get into the habit of doing this more and more, check in with yourself and notice if you feel different. And if you have any other gratitude tips, we would love for you to leave a comment. We would be especially grateful for it. And in the meantime, be sure to visit our website, speakbravely.com, where survivors share their stories and help each other heal. Also, don't forget to sign up for my free 5-day mental reset guide so you can give yourself the best chance of feeling better, starting now. Until next time, I'm Shawnee McBride from speakbravely.com. Take care, and may you always, always be gentle with yourself.